Welcome back everyone to Gaming on the Brain. Today we've got a bit of another curiosity actually.
Yeah.
Glenn's going to introduce us to this one.
This game, when I first played this, which I'm going to say is about 20 years ago now, we stumbled across it by accident at the time, and because it's using the soundtrack of Combat Tribes by Technos, if you know that game, we do have a couple of videos on that game. It's a classic. It's got, like I say, stolen soundtrack from that game. And redrawn assets. So the first thought in my head was that this is actually a Korean or a Chinese rip-off maybe. You can clearly see by some of the sprites on the screen that they're redraws of Combat Tribes characters.
Yeah, it's obvious.
But the company Electronic Devices, I believe, is Italian. They've got a few other games. There's a fighting game that they've done as well called...
It does say Electronic Devices Italy.
Italy, and then...
So the proof...
England, it's got England, something England as well, isn't it, after?
Oh, yeah.
It's like there's two companies around the world in two different parts of Europe who worked on this, Europe at the time. And the date is 1990, question mark, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all we're like,
and then it comes up as a question mark, so it's not set in stone, it's from 1990.
That's it.
However, for all intents and purposes,
Aye.
it will be going down as 1990 on Gaming on the Brain's description.
It's obviously it's an arcade game, but this is... It's said to call it a bootleg is not completely fair because I know Italy does have a few games and cabinets as well where they've just been sort of, like I say, bootlegs of unlicensed versions of legitimate cabinets like Namco stuff and Capcom stuff and that as well. So this actually feels quite good. We've just had a little batch, haven't we, for a couple of minutes.
Let's get it on actually, mate. I don't think we've been through the story once already.
Yeah, we've got it. You only have two characters, so it's not... Combat Tribes had three, so I'm going to compare it a bit to Combat Tribes. It's, like I say, first I thought it was a sequel. It's not, but it feels good, So I'm playing as not Gulliver, and Mark.
I'm the dude with the red hair.
You've got goggles. You've got like swimming goggles on.
Yeah, well, maybe he's got like light problems,
Yeah, it's sharp, right? It's responsive and everything.
Maybe the guy's going skiing later and he's excited. And
he should have his skis. Funny enough, because I've watched an article about Eddie the Eagle last night as well. Yeah. But it feels, you know what it is? It's slightly more responsive than Combat Tribes. Combat Tribes, the arcade version, which I love, is very scrappy. I mean, it's not got the refinement of Double Dragon 1 and 2. It's a bit more... Where the SNES version of Combat Tribes I thought was a bit more responsive, played slightly better in the arcade game.
There's guns.
That's also something else. No, there's like a good mix of weapons in here. Interactive background, which has been destroying fire hydrants.
Oh, sorry there.
The sound effects, the set is clearly based on Combat Tribes as well.
Ah, yeah.
It's got the environments now, it's just pretty good.
What audio track on Combat Tribes? This one was this?
This is the end.
That's right.
The end, it's the end. The tune you heard on the map screen, on the map screen is actually the level ending on Combat Tribes. Now, the other thing is, I've seen a lot of bootleg ROMs where Mustang's one of them. I love that game, Mustang, USA, Mustang. But they've got a version of Mustang where the soundtrack's been replaced with Raiden. The soundtrack from the Raiden games. And
it's good soundtrack.
It's a great soundtrack, but it's possible that this is what's happened here with Mug Smashers, and it might actually have a very different soundtrack. But it'll be a rare machine, like a rare PCB.
What do you mean, like somebody's the actual bombs to get it to function or something?
Yeah. So it might not add sound as well, so so in that case, the sound effects could also be they've just used the sound effects from Combat Tribes. I love how this guy's just called Bigman. Is it Big Man or Bigman?
He's big. Hey, big man.
Who's he based on? Let's have a look. See, he's a redraw of anybody.
He looks like a...
Doesn't look like he is.
Looks like Big Dave off Double Dragon.
Bit like with more clothes.
Yeah. They spelled his name wrong though. Big man.
I didn't know that it is. It's got the level 4 thing, the stadium, and I'm beaten. Yeah, not.
What was that?
Oh.
Bitch.
I think you're unbalanced.
Unbalanced? How do you wear that?
Well, he's too bad.
He's wearing goggles, so that's why you can't hurt him as much.
What, has he got the goggles they do nothing?
No, the goggles stop his face.
Wait, that was a bit sort of like...
Who won that, Glenn?
Sorry, Ned.
What was that you were just talking about?
You know what's coming up.
I never beat you in anything.
So... Why was Lionel driving that? Jesus.
Oh, look, there's a big oil jump to throw off someone's bombs.
This is class. Right now it's got the soundtrack of Master Blaster on level 5. I'm a arsehole, I'm just ignore me. I always pick up on these silly little things. Can't do it.
You know, people tune in for your
For my shit.
People don't tune in.
There's not Axel. Yeah, Mark, it feels good. It feels nice. The moves work okay. It's not the best beat them up. I mean, you know, let's say it came out 94. Just because that's 1990 is Combat Tribes, so there's no way this came out in 1990. And the magic is these all seem to come out quite a few years after the base game.
Usually a long time after.
Yeah, like 1996, like Black Touch and that.
There's a problem here. Once you get stuck on these spikes at the end of the screen, you're knackered.
Because you've got no sort of invincibility, have you? Mind you, a lot of games don't, though. You know. But the fight
So you're not being play tested too much.
We've got a grapple as well, obviously, you know, but you have to the grapple's done pretty much like Combat Tribe, so looks like you get the enemy like the stun and you'll automatically be able to grab them with the press of the
I've been able to grab
There's a blunderbuss, mate, there's a fucking blunderbuss. What game has one of these? I've got a fucking blunderbuss.
Probably Growl or something.
Well, possibly have blunder. I'm thinking more, like, what was that game? The 64 Street should have one. Because that's like based in sort of when a blunderbuss would have been using it, like Prohibition era Chicago or that. Would probably expect like.
I've got a boomerang, but I can't throw it.
You can't. Oh, press kick. You must be able to do something with it.
Oh, jump.
Oh,
Jump, throws it.
Wait,
Who's this big dude?
he's not the boss, and he looks familiar. There's something not right. He was the boss.
He was the boss,
He
right?
didn't have a bar.
Oh no, he was like a mid-boss.
His Fat's his thing, and not Axel's back. I think it's class, mate. Like, I'm actually really enjoying it.
I haven't managed to grab it. Out.
Fuck.
Hang on, yeah.
Good for the hill. Oh, yeah.
Have some of that.
Have the lift even stopped? Level 3, /skate screamers. Do you know what it is? I wonder if it's Combat Tribes at some point to do a 3-player arcade.
Yeah.
Because we have got some great games where we've done 2 players or whatever, but with having a 3 or 4 player mode, we've deliberately held some classics back. I mean, it's not like we forgot about them or we're neglecting them, you know, but we know we haven't done some great games. So.
We need a third wheel, so if you can see join, we need a third wheel for gaming on the brain.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a regular person, just you pop in maybe for the odd game and say, we can get that video done and it's done, you know. Because it's not, I mean, I'm under no delusions here that there's not 3 and 4 player playthroughs now of many of these classics on YouTube, but there's always not as many, so kind of hard to have another.
Give us a chance to get the podcast back on the go again with an additional dynamic, you know.
Yeah.
Something I do keep thinking about quite often. I finally grabbed someone.
Yeah, it's finicky. It's not easy, but I find that it's not game breaking enough here to do it.
It's like it's a bit like Golden Axe, like context sensitive.
Yeah, well, they've got to be in a crouch or whatever. Golden Axe as well, you know. Not Final Fight style, where you just touch them. Capcom style, I should say. Right, this company made another game, and it's called. It's not Mystic Warriors. It's.
Oh, there's Redman.
Redman, yeah.
Big man.
It's not him. No, it's a different sprite. Mark, I tell you what it looks like. It looks like he's actually based on the final boss from Russian Beat 1. But wait, not quite. Just a stance and the way he moves. That's quite near and getting quite a little shot.
If he flies out the window and lands on some pillars when it's in.
That was Final Fight 2.
Oh, sorry, right, okay. I get mixed up with these shit.
Excuse me.
Final Fight 2 is alright.
Final Fight 2. Well, 3 was better though. 3 was quite good, I mean. 2's solid. 2's a solid beat 'em up. It just was a lazy beat 'em up at all and it felt far too long. Because the sad thing about the earlier Final Fights is you don't have very many moves, you know. Which is a staple of the genre, I suppose.
True.
Except for classics like Double Dragon and Golden Axe, which did do things a bit differently and better. I digress.
Oh, I've got you and him.
I'm sure you had some energy left.
I think it's my elbow charge, just absolutely.
Cool. What? I bet you can describe my live robot talk game too.
I'm trying to kick, but you can't.
Would have kicks work better? No, I can't kick.
Nah, so I
kick goes high.
Smile again. It's slow there.
Too good.
You can't hit each other either. Ah, look at that. Somebody won another bonus round.
Why have I got energy of 0?
Because you're crap.
I'm about here for.
Yeah, but we're going back down the elevator now.
Huh?
Fighting the street.
I like that's very clever. It must be an Italian thing. Like no other game's ever done that though. Oh, we've got to go back the way we came, which I'm going to go through and end up back to start again.
Probably, yeah.
What the turns at the final boss was standing right behind us when we come on screen.
Aye.
From the start, right?
I was there all the time.
There's like a message there, isn't there? Like some sort of message. Anyway, the game I was talking about was anyone please correct us. It's something warriors, magic warriors, mystic warriors.
Mystic
No,
Warriors
it's-
is Konami.
Aye, that's what I'm saying. It's not that. It's a versus fighting game. It came out in 1994. It's got 8 or 10 characters and they're all like based on. It's got like a sort of World Heroes vibe to it in that you've got a guy who is based on like Genghis Khan or something. He's got like
Right.
chef's pants on, like and checky coloured pants, which is stupid. Or it might be tartan. It might meant to be a Scotsman. It's like hang about. That's not how Scots people dress, but anyway. And it's janky as they come, but it's got like a. Again, it's made by this company, if I remember right.
Look at that sign.
I know. Hold up.
No, look how lazy it is.
Don't bother with the paint now.
It's just literally a wall.
Please, I didn't fall. Watch out, it's a bit fall off.
I wasn't sure if it was a hole or not.
Oh, send it to burn and fight now.
Yeah, we'll get it.
I like how put me up in the fight. I'm trying to think. Oh, I've got a machine gun. Got a machine gun, yeah. I mean, that is just it. Like, weapon selection's class. And they're useful. They're useful. You know, you remember on Russian Beat where we're like, oh, you know, the weapons work, so, well.
Aye, yeah.
This is like, it's a solid little game, like.
Oh, shit.
I have played the Purple before, but it was, let's say, 2 decades ago. Oh, is that the boss? No.
Oh, aye. Could be a mid-boss again, because there's no, like, life bar.
No boss, not yet. It's Choi Boing, we'll call it, World Heroes.
It's, what's his name, off the PC Engine.
What?
The Doink, not Doink, what's his name? The mascot of the PC Engine.
Oh, Bonk.
Bonk, aye.
Bonk, yeah. We'll find out.
Bonk. Bonk got bonked, and not in a good way.
No, in a great way, no. Then again, depends what you're getting bonked by, no, because that's not great, so maybe getting beaten up will be far better than that.
I just shot you in the back of the
But
Well, I just shot you again as you got up.
I'm having good. Is that
Nice sailors.
So you feel it? Mark, you might be right about the bottom, like. Not implying not all sailors are like that way. You'll have played this now, you'll have.
Fireman.
Fireman! Oh, look! It's.
Him
was
off
it?
the Running Man.
What was he called? Fireball?
Fireball.
He was a black guy, wasn't
He was, yeah.
he? Who's that? Was he just not even help his boss out now? Just resting, just doing sod all? Lazy as fuck. The other type of people the DWP need to talk to.
He likes staying off the screen, doesn't he? Or is it just doesn't keep on it? Nah, he does. He stays back a lot.
Oh, the stance on that reminds us a little bit of an enemy from Final Fight 3, but I don't think that was 1995, but it could be 95, 96, which means if it wasn't, it looks like it could be based a little bit on the boss straight from that game.
Right.
No, he is. We didn't fight him, mate. We didn't fight him when we played. Remember telling you how to start the route?
Yeah.
He was a hard boss, and I was like, look, let's just dodge this character because he puts.
Oh, in San Francisco. Must be based on the cityscape and the big hills.
And the way that just
and the
pops
tramp.
up, just up and down. It's obviously that was today. Like context and
Yeah. It could look worse.
Oh, is it a bonus level again? Oh, we're punching cars.
Yeah.
I've got to beat this one.
No, you gotta press the buttons, I bet.
Oh,
I don't know which button you might press.
I'm pressing the right one. I know that much.
Oh, he's beating you again. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, I couldn't see because the camera was in the way.
Yeah.
Oh, so you pulled one back, Glenn.
I
Well
pulled
done.
one. Pulled it back, mate. Oh, it's his last level.
It could be.
That's the boss level 4 thing.
Oh, we've gone straight past the oil zone.
Did we? Oh my god. Didn't even think about it.
the guy came out of the box and the chicken. It makes us wonder what was he doing with the chicken in the box.
He's called
Chicken
Windwalker. Indian. I thought that was hilarious, mind that like the boss of an actual gang of characters had nothing to do with Indians, right? The fourth level boss in there was, I mean, I'm not even bothered about all this stereotyping and that people get on so much about, but it's just like the characters you're fighting like skinheads, which puts up work, but they're not dressed like, they don't look like something out of Last Mohicans, do they? They look like street dogs, and he was totally out of place.
Yeah,
just having an actual red Indian show up with a tomahawk and everything, I thought was quite a weak design, like, because some of the bosses in Comic Tribes like pretty cool. I just thought, I mean, for what he is, could have done something else, you know.
Oh shit! First of all,
Why is he wrong button? It's that camera, that's what it is. It's not it.
could just be the fact that shit. Ooh, big orange. I don't think that even gives us any health. I think because, you know what you said at the start, like how it's quicker.
Yeah.
I think that makes it a worse game than Combat Tribes.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, Combat Tribes you get to think about what you're doing next, like Double Dragon.
I mean, Comic Tribes is still better overall, just because it's a proper refined game. I mean, this is kind of call it like a semi-boot there, because it's you. I mean, this wouldn't fly as an American game or maybe even a British game. But no, I'm not putting the Italians down. I've got the Italian fans out there. But back in the day, let's soften the blow a bit. Certain countries, like as example, again, China and South Korea, they did have certain ways of doing arcade games that just wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, again, it generally appears to be a lot of like Taiwanese, Chinese, and say South Korean. This doesn't just apply to the arcades; it often pops up in home games and PC games at the time as well. You know, but you wouldn't get away with it now when things are much stricter. So, I think going off on a bit of a tangent, but one I like to talk about, and it's talking about Italy. This actually makes me think of the logic that they take when it comes to films. You know, like obviously we're massive fans of like the zombie, Romero zombie films and Terminator and all that. You know, anything, any film. But the Italians have got a really good knack of sort of like making their own rip-off sequels of class. I mean, there's a Terminator 2 out there, which that's not the original title. It's called Shocking Dark, but it's marketed in certain parts of the world as Terminator 2, and it came out in 1990. So it actually came out before the official Terminator 2. And have you watched it yet?
No.
It's not even a bad film, that's the thing. It's not a bad film, it's just a ridiculously stupid film, you know. There's a character in there, there's a Terminator. But it turns out what it really is it's an Aliens rip-off of all things.
Right.
It's an Aliens rip-off with elements of Terminator in there. There's a character that...
Why wouldn't you if you could?
Exactly. But in some ways, even though he looks a bit like the Terminator, he's clearly more of a rip-off of, say, Ash from Alien, the original Alien.
Right.
So obviously Bishop in Aliens was actually a good guy, you know?
Yeah.
But where the most egregious thing with the Italian filmmaking industry back in the day, 80s, 90s, is their sequels to, like I said, the Romero Dead trilogy, trilogy at the time anyway. You've got like, they call them Zombie, you know, there's like Zombie 2, Zombie 3, Zombie 4 and all that.
Yeah.
And after Zombie 1, none of them are linked. They did the same with a series called La Casa, which is The House. Now, there's an American film.
I remember The House.
Well, the American film, it's 4 films called House.
Yeah, House.
The thing is, it gets crazy as hell, though. House 3.
Horrors, weren't they?
Yeah, aye. House 3 isn't even originally a house film anyway. It was given the title to link it. It's got Brian James in it, and it's called I think it's called The Horror Story. Or the Preacher, the horror show. Horror show.
With Halloween 3.
Well, I thought Halloween 3 was always called Halloween 3, or cool. Halloween 3 is
Actually, it wasn't. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you know what it is? I'm going off on a tangent now, but I think Halloween 3 is a fantastic film. It's excellent. It would have disappointed people at the time when you were expecting a Halloween film with Michael Myers in it. You know, I mean, in fact, there's a scene in that film where they're actually watching Halloween 1,
Halloween.
and that's like kind of meant there because it's saying, well, Halloween is a universe within a universe.
How the fuck did we get to Halloween from where we were?
What do you mean?
like we're now talking about Halloween films while we're playing Mug Smashers.
Well, I could like this guy. It's, you know, if we're fighting like a giant with a mask on or something, I'm going, oh, there you go. But we're not fighting a genie for some reason. He's way better than the genie from Bush and Beat, who actually looked like more like an Asian man.
It's called Hazy Man. I reckon he's been smoking too much on
Hazy.
these. Yeah.
Anyway, back to the tangent, the original tangent. Yeah.
Yes.
The Italian film industry. La Casa is the house. Well, house. So there's about four. You didn't get done. House is, as I said, originally 4 films in America, but it goes up to about 7 or 8. It goes up to about 7 or 8. Yeah, I'll help you one. It goes up to about 7 or 8. We're neck and neck now. In
You get your energy back. That's what it is.
I would have been now.
Both got full energy.
Anyway, I'm talking about the house. The linked loads of unrelated Italian horror films to House, including Evil Dead. Cool, isn't it? There's Evil Dead films mixed up in that lot as well, and it's like, geez, it gets confusing.
The only original Italian film I think I've seen is probably like Demons. You know, is it Dario Di Argento?
Oh, well, he was great. Demons.
There we go.
But Mark, here's another one for you. So you know Demons 1 and 2 clearly, linked together to the story. But you know there's a film called Demons 3.
Yeah.
There's 2 films called Demons 3. Do you know The Church?
Aye.
Yeah. Well, I lent you a while back. Now, The Church is considered the real Demons 3, but even though again it's a separate story. But then there's also Demons 3 the Ogre, which again is a totally unrelated film, because I was disappointed by that because I'd just seen Demons 3 on the cover and I took me in the VHS and I was like, oh, get in Demons 3, and it was like, not a bad little horror film, but more of a classic horror film than the absolute gore fest that Demons is, you know.
Higher than Liquor and Flicks.
Liquor and Flicks, that's right, you know, and again, not a terrible film, it's alright, but more of a love story even. It was just like, this is so far removed from the Demons film. But then they made it goes about Demons 6, mate. There's a film called my time for. There's a film called The Cemetery Man, which is actually one of the Demons films in Italy, and there's Black Demons or something, which I don't know what the hell that's about, do I know. And there's at least 1 or 2 other sequels now, which but anyway though, this is the tangent that I went off on is where I was bred from this game, basically.
Smelly, why you keep falling?
I can really talk, can't I?
Yes. I've just lost track. I've switched off.
I'm not myself at all. I'm just too busy punching bottles.
What are we thinking of Mug Smashers so far?
I think it's a great game, and I'll say that with no.
It's a bit bland.
The thing is, though, mate, Final Fight's like the granddaddy, well, Double Dragon's the granddaddy of them already, or even Renegade, or even Kung Fu Master. But Final Fight, after doing the first 3 levels, you know, I always get like a bit bored, and I'm like, it is a great game, but it's a long game, and I feel that with a lot. I'm not saying the bad games are all, because they're not. And it is a product of the time, but I think Double Dragon 1 and 2 are like just, in Golden Axe 1 and 2, it's just a sweet length. Like Golden Axe 2 takes about half an hour.
Yeah.
And that's perfect. The Double Dragon 1 and Golden Axe.
So say it.
You want to see that? They take you can complete them 2 games in 10 minutes each. It's like, I've never played Double Dragon 1 or Golden Axe 1 and just sort of like left halfway through. You just don't. I mean, DD2, even though the game physically isn't longer, it's a tougher game, so it takes about 25 minutes to beat, you know. It's just like I said, I've always loved DD2. It's my favourite Double Dragon, slightly more than 1 for me, because I think the balance is better. It's a harder game. The elbow has way less. In fact, you know what it is, mate? I never used the elbow.
On 2?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's quite just fine.
But the good thing is, it is still useful. It's still useful, you know. It's just.
I think too many enemies took it. Makes it
well, but that's good on it. Shows that the AI, they needed that mind. I mean, Double Dragon 1, as excellent as it is broken in the arcades. I mean, if the spikes weren't there, you would beat that game every time. You're on 10 and on 1 life.
Yeah,
you never get beat.
Spikes.
Spikes and the bricks on the last level are the only thing which I've still never got my timing right. I don't think there is one, to be honest. And that's, I mean, it's a cheap death, but I think they needed it. When, funny enough, DD2 balanced that out a bit, because even though it's got its own traps, they're nowhere near as irritating.
Yeah.
So I thought DD2 was some people call it a lazy sequel, and it's not that really. It's not the Golden Axe 2 Mega Drive.
Depends if you look at the cow's field.
That is a travesty. That, like, I don't know what went on there and why they did that. I think there was a drawing of a man with his cock out, and they just ended up going, shit, we've got to take that out, so let's piss some cows mooing over that. I think it's one of the programmer was having a day, having a fun day, and he just decided
That was the bit that the intern did.
because do you know what it is? I first seen that in the Amiga, and I was like, fucking lazy. Porting that Richard Alpin. There's a shout out because that's the guy who made that game, and
It turns out he actually did a fantastic job of porting it because it's exactly the same on the arcade.
but Dual Jam 2 on the Amiga is a really good game anyway. It's really well done. I mean, sadly, it's got cuts, and the cuts are noticeable. Like, it loses 2 weapons, which is too big of a deal because it's only 2 heavy throwing weapons, and you know the necessities like the bats and that are in there, and the whip.
Oh, I can't get them off.
But it loses 2 of the more sort of like signature moves of the arcade game, which was a little bit of a bummer. Like, but it's a great game. It's a good game. Sounds good now. Like you know it sounds good, don't it?
Right.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get them. There we go. When you get hold of them, you drop them really quick. I'm trying to see if kick does anything when you get hold of them.
There is a combat. I really would like to do DD1 on the Amiga one day though. The long play of that. It doesn't take very long.
Oh, will I?
I like it, and the reasons I like it have nothing to do with the arcade game at all, because it's far from the arcade game as you can get. It's a terrible conversion. It's a terrible conversion score. It's absolutely diabolical. But it's a parody of the arcade game.
Yeah.
I think it's excellent, and it's playable in its way. It's playable again for the wrong reasons. It's like it shouldn't work because nothing actually works the way it should.
I know.
It's bugged to hell. You can find yourself crashing the game. The enemies turn invincible. There's something you can do where Bobo doesn't die and he just starts flashing and he lives forever. It's like it's turned into a Highlander, you know.
Bobo will live forever.
He lives forever in our hearts, mate.
He does. So it's only fitting that he should live forever in the game.
And he does. It's just dimensions and all. I mean, either the enemies have got the heads are too small, and the kids are both. No, it's just like make his head up. Look like he's got myxomatosis or something, you know. It's like, well, he wants his rabbits get up. Don't know enough about it.
Oh, there's a sledgehammer guy back there.
I think one of the last level. Mate, this is actually the last level thing from Combat Tribes and all. So there's a boss there. It's got to be a boss there. You don't sit there doing that and look all cool. Hatman. Yeah, Hatman. I love it. Hatman. Take the Pac-Man for some reason. Pac-Man QC.
Aye.
I like him. I like his stuff and all.
I don't really watch much of him, to be honest.
His stuff's good. He covers full. He tends to like cover a full game or a game series. Even.
Yeah, I've seen
They're
that.
kind of good articles, like usually half an hour at least, but they're well worth watching. Like he knows his stuff, so I like that. I like. I think this might be the last boss, mate. No, it's not. There's a Suit Man, I think, and I think he's called Suit Man.
Suit Man. Oh, that makes sense, aye.
You know, it is what?
Right,
You know,
right,
when you
all
look
those suits.
at food, right? And I love Italian food. You think of the creativity and the love that's gone into like making those, and all that would come up with was Pat Man or Red Man for boss names now.
The
It's like,
thing that whoever did it wasn't very good.
maybe it wasn't the Italians after all, though. That's what I said. It says get me, but then I don't want to be putting the blame back on us beautiful Brits either, because we can be quite creative. I mean, we made Rise of the Robots.
We can also be very, very lazy.
We did Killer Instinct, no?
Yeah,
And that was
one good game.
Killer Instinct, yeah.
Say that, I think most of Rare's catalogue is probably the best of British.
Well, you know Rare's heritage, you know they originally Ultimate Player game, you know, so that their legs are very long, you know, they go back a long, long time. Classics, Attic Attack, you know, Sabre Wolf, Manic Miner. Manic Miner?
Jetpack.
Jetpack? Not Manic Miner, man. Jetpack. Manic Miner was soft. Anyway,
Who was, man?
Anyway, Matt Smith was the guy who made it. He's a legend in the game industry, you know, like the vintage.
More.
It's just was it more down before, or was it just? No, it was over again, wasn't it?
Up, right?
Oh, that was going to fall then.
As in the road has been taken up.
Now we've got level 5 steam.
No, well, they can walk on the bit that's missing.
And you not? Oh, it fell in. Something fell in.
Behind me.
Oh, I love it. I'm having a wheel of time, mate.
Well, there's a guy in yellow this time.
Is he called Yellow Man? Oh, looks rather edible for some reason, like a banana or something. I don't know why. It's like reminds of a banana. Is that wrong? Is that weird?
No, he's
Why
got
is it
like a
not
yellowy banana coat.
I don't know, it's just like a banana with like brown bits on it. Not even work. Am I getting...
Well,
am I
it's
hot at the
a
moment?
banana that's over-ripened.
Aye, so I think that's what I'm saying. Oh, Mark, look, there's this very stereotypical Chinese man in the background.
Oh, yeah.
He's turned into... Did you just see that?
No.
Mark, he wasn't blue.
Oh, what you
He's
just
changed
did?
into a completely different person. I'm too busy looking at the guy in the background. He's turned into like a Chinese woman or something now. He's like a changeling or something. He just changed. Oh, you've got to check that out in the video. Oh, there's a Hollywood rip off.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah.
it.
He's been in a few times.
Ah,
Just runs on with his little bomb.
Bomb, isn't it?
Suppose that.
Getting that around and then dropped it.
Alright. There's another guy.
Like he's being very judgmental and then dropping bombs and stuff. Ah, that's okay, right, man. You know, don't get the right to be judgmental while dropping your bombs.
There we go. I've got the gun now.
Guns and that's like it.
We are.
The drug beat the shotgun from Vendetta, which is an instant kill.
No,
That's classic.
I love that.
The Vendetta shotguns is amazing. Do you know what? Have we ever used the shotgun on a boss before? Because it's a one-hit kill on every single enemy in the game normally, I think. Like on the difficulties we've played. I'd be interested to see if it was... Because you
I've never used it.
hits and that, you know, get cheeks to keep the gun and that.
Well, yeah, I mean, one of those fight enemies and the person runs around and tries not to get hit while holding the gun
Yeah, well, there's that, right?
and not using it. Big meatloaf.
Oh, it's a submachine gun.
Oh, there's a gun. This level's going on far too long now.
Aye, this has got to be the last level, I think. And that might be, but I think the guy's like the guy in the suit. It's been, like I said, 20 years. So it's a long time since I've played this, mate. I'm with big common tribes by now, like.
Oh, yeah. We're going to fight him in his restaurant, aren't we?
What we do? It's got Salamander's team now. Do you love how they introduce them every children? It's just sad.
Yeah. In the absence of anything else to say about this game, it's fair enough.
Marty, not having a good time.
I'm not on board with it now. It's like,
I'm ready for the I'm ready for the end of this appointment. So
Yeah.
this is ringing a bell, I think.
I think this game
One
is
then.
barely just going to avoid a ship squad look.
Do you know what I think its problem is? The enemies are blending into one now. I mean, yeah, you're fighting 3 or 4 different thugs, but you sort of like your eyes only start to open when you fight something a bit different. Like that guy's just come on now, or
We were fighting far too many of them now.
aye, and the Kataka can't even. I was about to say the Kataka can't even kill, but
He didn't know.
aye, he went down and sack of shit. That looks weird.
Ow.
I like the midgets. I think they're quite good. Mark, that shit midget.
Let me move out of the way.
Well, was oh.
Oh, we're going to the warehouse apparently.
Are they like budget underwears or something?
I
I don't know. He's got the thing, he's got the chain hanging down, but he's nowhere near as big as underwear. And then obviously not Axel's there, that's a shock from something. What?
Have some of that box who.
Power Tribes 2, The Revenge. The Revenge of the fat guy who got
Oh,
shot.
my God. I've got a different weapon. It looks like a nightstick or something.
I was about 20 weapons, loads of ordnance, like the guns are the best. So that's it. Why are we fighting sailors in the warehouse now? We're fighting sailors, man. Like, there's just a lot of boat-related people.
Stolen flights in other games. But
Well, I don't know if they are, you know. I mean, hand. I've got a gun though. He hasn't. He's ended up going down.
Oh, my God.
He's got to get
Right.
like shot a Hadouken, mate. Got a Hadouken. Can't be giving things like that. This might be the last boss.
I hope so. I've got a feeling it's not though.
Well, for some reason I'm seeing someone in a suit, but I could be thinking about that guy who gets shot in the harbour in Common Tribes, you know. Well, you let the believe the boss, but the real boss kills him.
You can't even land on him. Look, you can only like hit him one time.
That's an arcade thing, isn't it? I don't want you to win. I think anyway. So her poo.
Oh, I got you. You got him.
One.
Still
Big
going.
man. Wait, that didn't fight big man. This is big man's little brother, little man.
Is this going to be a boss rush?
He's not, it's going to be boss rushing because he was the first boss. You love these, yeah, you love boss rushes. Mind you, Combat Tribes had one though, so I think that's what they're doing.
I don't mind when the boss rush is like we're fighting against bosses who are actually quite good, and you can fight them, you know, if you're good.
No, we do.
This is just a, he hits you, you hit him, but you fall over when he hits you. There's Red Man.
Severely, yeah. You know, this game lacks completely. Don't say playability, sorry.
Charm.
It hasn't had a single female character.
Oh, yeah.
Like an enemy or character or boss or whatever.
I say it's
I wonder if it's like, are the Italians misogynists, man?
maybe that, or yeah. I dare to speak.
Mind you, that this came at a time though. Obviously, I don't think it would have been affected by that. But you know, like Final Fight and SNES, like let's take all the women out. It's like, is that not maybe offensive in some ways? Because you know, all right, we're beating up female characters, but they are fighting back. You know what I mean?
It's inclusive.
Yeah. Right,
Oh, there's Fireman.
That's good though. That punch thing, because you can hit him while he's on the ground. So he just sort of the animation counts that you stand up. I mean,
Ow.
starting to feel like Russian Beef again.
And,
That last fight.
oh, well, where all his energy go?
Oh no. Oh, well, where are his engines going up? Is that normal?
Oh,
Have they just decided to reverse the whole this game's logic?
that was weird. Yeah, now his fire doesn't go down, it goes up. Or the black bit has become his energy and the grey has become the not energy.
I've lost logic. I don't know what's going on. This would have cost a lot of money to play through, wouldn't it?
Oh god, yeah.
I bet the PCB is rare as hen's teeth.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
Fine.
Here's the man again. That was. Oh, we're nearly done then, because.
Oh, there he is.
Aye.
Yeah, he's got a black bar now.
Yeah.
Hazy Man went down easier than Fireman.
Fireman.
He actually lay into him.
I love that name. Fireman's Fireman. You know, he's a man. He's got fire weapon out. Fireman.
Yeah.
Surprised he's not just called Black Man. Well, walk away. That. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, he is, isn't he? You agree, but not going to agree with can we? Earring man.
Blue.
It's not that funny. No, that's not that funny. Oh, he was the Sunboss hat man. Yeah.
Oh, he's got two ends though now. He's obviously like a big ball. I don't think he was.
Be weird like that. So I would have to fight that the wizard again though, with the fiery balls of fire.
I'm sure we will. Handman.
Aye, hand man, wasn't
We call it hand job.
it? I suppose no, but if you think about it, like these like this is our interface that we're looking at, right, as the character. So if you didn't know the bloke's name, you might just go, nah, it's called Hatman, I didn't care, I hate him, but I want to kill him. And I mean, you know, you'd be like, well, just look, he's there, we're fighting him, I don't know his name, I want to, like,
Hey dude, kill the guy. Kill the dude with the hands.
Yeah.
Which one?
a green man, you know, why not?
I kill the guy in the green robe. Oh yeah, now it's a bit more obvious.
I didn't even push it there, I got
Robe man. Or dude with fireballs, man. Fucking die already, hand man.
Class.
Oh,
I've got him. Right, should be the last boss, isn't it? Oh, that's Mad Dog McQueen.
You see just how he appeared from Handman. I think he's been inside him all this time. I don't mean
I didn't exactly announce himself, did he? You know, just appeared from his flight.
It's like a shit version of Willy.
Laugh mark is a laugh.
His face is incredibly detailed, but unlike the rest of him.
Looks like one of my old bosses.
It looks like he's just dressed for like a winter's evening. Look, he's got like a nice
He looks like they've got a
budget jacket.
bargain bin kingpin.
Dude looks like he's got fashion sense. But again, it's made by Italians, so.
So he's clearly like just a gangster type. So after all that, he's dead.
I'm sorry. Ow.
Oh.
Victorious.
Victory! What we do wasn't it? We have to like play through another 6 levels.
Congratulations, you one of
No,
one of the
congratulations.
best 7.
You were the best 7.
Eh? Best
That means 7 secret characters. There's like another 5 characters. Do you know what it is? Good. Congratulations. Great. It should have been congratulation.
Congratulations.
You are a winner.
You're a winner. Congratulations.
I like how she's still got the gag on though.
defeated-
Look at me else to take the gag off.
Hi. Oh, it's just quiet.
Keep quiet. Present the right. This should give us a clue. Oh, well, give us some names.
Italy.
Come on, the culprits.
Paolo.
East. Yeah, they're Italian.
Italian.
Right.
Ben Boo.
Books. Is he French?
Could be.
Lacini. Roberto Zeni. It's quite the blokes who did them fake rip-off films. And the chatty.
I tell you what is important. I had the high score.
Kill the fat man with the big head.
Well, Glenn, I didn't really enjoy that.
I did, but the last 2 levels really started to run on us like a bit.
It was a bit boring, if I'm honest.
It could have been shorter. Combo Tribe's just a nice length, but I did like the feeling of the game though. It's better than Black Touch, I thought, but that was short. That was about 20 minutes long, if you remember. Wasn't it?
Yeah, oh, it was really short. 25 minutes.
If that was the length of this, I think would have been wanting to like go down the head on something. So we played that, so you don't have to.
Yes, that's it. I wouldn't advise playing that one as well. Just stick to Combat Tribes. It's far better.
Yep.
Or go and play Double Dragon or something even.
Yeah, Max 2. And even the Mega Drive version was quite good.
That'll do for today, everyone. Thank you very much. Take care.
Yeah,
We'll see you next time. Bye now.
Bye.